Hi friends, the name is S.D. Williams, your motivational godfather. I'm here because you know I love you and I believe in you. There's greatness planted inside you. And you know what? Your greatness, when you bring it out there, it's not meant for you only, but when you bring it out there, the people around will enjoy. And the people who will not meet you on this planet will still enjoy. As I always use Bob Marley as an example. I never met Bob Marley. He died in 1981, so you know how young I am. But I love his music. When it comes to reggae music, look for Ekopaha, the Black Rose, on Facebook live stream every Saturday night UK time. Welcome on board, brother. All right, so today we're coming to talk about this. You know, most people don't know whether they are leading towards success. And so I've done my research, I've spoke to my coaches, and today I'm giving you the process heading towards success. Hey, my PRO is here, Oba. What's up? What's up, Adam? What's up, Alex? All right. All right, there's one thing I want us to talk about before I jump into today's topic. You know, there are a lot of people out there who want to come to Australia. Australia is one of the most beautiful places. It's one of the best places. I've moved around a bit of Europe and other stuff, but in Australia, when you're walking on the street, the police will not pull you aside and ask you for your passport or ask you for your visa or anything. Unless you do something, you do a crime or you made a mistake on the road, that's when they will pull you over. But they won't ask you for your passport or something. They will ask you for your driver's license, because here, if you drive, you have a license. All right. So there's a few legal way to come to Australia. I'm not gonna tell you about the illegal way. I have no idea about it. But if you wanna come to Australia, either you come as a student or skills migrant, or you come as a family member, or you married to somebody who is in Australia who can bring you to Australia, or you're here to work, or as a student as well. So these are the ways that you can come. I'm not sure much about the agencies back in Ghana or in Africa, if they can do any connection or that. Here is not like Europe that we can do connection to come in. Here, unless you're coming for a conference or something, yeah. But anyway, if you want to come here, let us talk in chambers. But this is what I'm trying to let you know. Australia is one of the beautiful places. Australia is the best place you can ever be. You know what? I'm that young, and if I could afford a house in Australia, that means Australia is a good place to live. I've been to Europe and other places, and it's really hardly for you to purchase a house or to own a house or to even have a mortgage house. So Australia is that good. But one thing I want you guys to remember, always remember, if you are in Africa and all your mindset is to come to abroad and succeed, no matter what you do in Africa, you will never succeed. Get me right. If you are in Africa and all what you think is, I need to go to overseas, or I need to go to Australia, I need to go to Canada, US, Europe, before I can succeed, you will never succeed in Africa. Because there's something called subconscious mind, which is the God inside you. So that when the God inside you get that instructions, everything you will do in Africa, you will never succeed. Because you've already tell yourself, or it's like you've already cursed yourself that you will never prosper in Africa. And so your conscious mind have already spoke to your subconscious mind, and that is it. The God in you have accepted that. It's not a bad idea to travel overseas. The It's not. It's never a bad idea. I wish everybody who is sending me a message is calling me to come to Australia. I wish I have a way that I can swing everyone in. But when you come, when you come and you start feeling the cold, you start feeling the heat when summer is out there, and when alarm is waking you up, awesome. All right, so guys, this is what I have for you today. Like, advice I have for you today. Anybody who want to travel outside overseas, outside Ghana or Africa to overseas, it's a good idea. But don't make up your mind, or don't tell yourself constantly that I need to travel. I need to travel. If I don't travel, I can never succeed. You can never succeed in Africa. And most people die poor because they have that mindset that they want to travel. And the travel, they are just saying it. They are not doing anything about it. I know a lot of people who want to do business, but they're not doing anything about it. They haven't even read 2 business books, even 1 business book. The greatest motivational book in the world, the most powerful ever, every successful person have ever read it, is Think and Grow Rich. How many times have you ever in your life bought Think and Grow Rich? Or even watch it on YouTube. Listen to the audios on YouTube. It's not all of the audios, but if you buy the book, how many times? People want to succeed in business. Oh, there's this business I want to do. There's this I want to do. But they have no idea where to start. They haven't even bought a business book. They don't even know how to treat customers. They don't even know how to pursue customers. They don't even know how to do the accounts, the bookkeeping. They haven't thought of who is going to do the bookkeeping. They haven't thought of how we're going to start the business, the contract we need to sign. If I'm going to do with somebody, this is what I need to do. But you want to do a business, or because somebody have done it and the person have succeeded. And so you are thinking about the glory of the person. You haven't thought about how the person starts from the ground, the grass before the glory. I always tell my people that call me or I spoke to that the pastors that we see out there, they didn't start like that. We never knew them because they started with their family, a few people, and now they are big. That is how business start. Africans or black people, like, I'm black, so I can say it. I don't, no offense though, but black people, we don't have patience. We can't really want to do business. We feel like we want to do business, but we want to do one-man business. The most successful people in the world, they never did business by themselves. Jeff Bezos started business with the wife and the friend, and now they are divorcing, so that's a big history. And I don't know how much the wife is good. She's gonna take away. Probably, I think Bill Gates is gonna come back and become the world richest man. Let's see how the things unfold. And when you go to Bill Gates, he and Steve, they started Microsoft. When he goes to Steve Jobs, the late Steve Jobs, the 2 Stevens, they started it. So, who are you planning to do business with? Have you spoke to the person? Do you know the person's intention? Have you guys sat down and write like a contract or something? Or you are just saying that I want to do a business? African want to do a business only because they want to go and buy from China and come and sell it. It's the same person doing it. If you die today, that is the end of the business. But if you have a team, if you have a group, that's when the business flourishes. It goes up, it goes up, it goes up. The richest African in the world. Even sometimes when I hear that, then it goes like, the whole resources in the world, like, the continent of Africa, we provide the world 70% of the world riches, like, resources. But When it comes to the richest people in Africa in the world, we are like number roughly 25. 25, down to 25. That's the richest person in Africa. He's worth about $25 billion, which is Aliko Dangote. Meanwhile, we produce 70% of the world resources. But when it comes to the richest people, we go to America. When you take the first 10 of the richest people in the world, America have like 6 out of it. And so these are the things that we need to start working on. It's all about mindset. I always say it. Life is all about mindset. It's a mind game. If you know how to play the rules, you can win. If you don't, you can never win. We were never taught how to play the rules. How many black people would tell me that their parents says go to school and become a business person? Go to school. There's 4 things in Africa if your parent is taking you to school. 1, a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher, or shame, like, disgrace to the family. Apart from that, everything that you do is a disgrace to your family. Meanwhile, somebody like Cristiano Ronaldo is richer, 4 times richer than his doctor. That's what I'm trying to let you know, that some of the things that our parents taught about us or want us to do, it doesn't help us. It doesn't help you. It's not helping you. We have like, a lot of people I went to school with. I went to school in Obrache Secondary. I started from Lagos Tanki Primary, which is in Takrade. People call it Banchiase. I started from Banchiase. I went to Tamsko B. Tamsko B. Then I end up in Obrache Secondary Technical. I salute Obrache students, here. We from that place. If you look at the school and you look at our history, we have like, a lot of people go and write the exams, but you will never get, we used to, but I don't know now. Now I think they're doing better, but when I was there, you can take 300 students to write the final exams. Out of the 300, you may get like 50 that will pass all subjects. Where's the 250? You see, in Africa, we waste human knowledge. We waste everything about people. Because none of our teachers understand life. None of our teachers know the rules governing mind. And so they just let us through. And we hop in. Like, it's like Animal Kingdom. We all just jump in and that is it. Even in Australia, apart from they teaching you basic rules on life, they don't really teach you about how to establish yourself and do business, how to become friends and work as business partners. They don't. If you are married, you're married to an African woman and you want to do business together, they have different idea. They will say, oh, this is your business, you do your business, I want to do something else. Meanwhile, the white people we came to meet in Australia, when you talk about family business, they do together. But for us, hell no. Yawo dear, na me yeme dear. Meanwhile, I know young guys who have started business, their wife, their secretary, their wife check the books, their wife is up to the tax. But for us, I wouldn't marry a DMB. All right, so that is what I have for you guys, and let's go to today's topic. It's just simple. I need to just jump on it. All right, number seven signs that you're gonna be successful. You are heading towards success, and how you need to focus. Number 1, I know you will say this, your life is your business. Of course, your life is your business because out of the billion sperm cell, you're the only one who made it. You know, when I'm telling you my story, you'll be amazed that I started from that far to this level. My mom was a teenager when she got pregnant. I was I was speaking to her and she said this, you know, I never had tried before. The first time I tried, you pop up because I need to be on this world. I couldn't wait. You know, if you watch this movie called Boss Baby, you see how they like, you know, artificially did it, like how they distribute babies. Probably I was number one. I was the boss baby waiting. So my mom said she tried one, and that's it. It goes to a point. She had the school, and she had me. And she had a disgrace waiting because none of the family members have baby on that age. So that would be a disgrace to her and the family. Either she needs to choose the disgrace and the family and me, or she should just get rid of me and become a student and become like, you know, whoever she want to become. But she decided to choose me because of what advice she got from her parent. And today, if you're watching me here, it's a big news for me. You know, if my mom aborted me, probably I wouldn't be here. But I needed to be here. That's same as you. You needed to be on this planet. You needed to be watching me. That's why you're watching me. Nothing happens just for the sake of happening. Everything happens for a reason. If we understand life, life will be the best thing we can ever do. So your life is your business. You need to know. Number two, you must have positive mental attitude. You know, things happen. But it happened because of what you thought or somebody thought of it. But when it happened, you should always have positive feedback with it. You know, Andrew Carnegie, he used to be the richest man in America. He said this, everything that happened have a seed of success in it. Every failure have a seed of success in it. Have you thought of it? You know, when you fail, you think, oh man, I'm down. I have no way. I'm not going to try it anymore. I failed. That's it. No, there's a success in it. There's a seed of success in that failing. If you just take your time and look into it. I remember gone at the days when we used to be in school. You will steady, like, you know, most of the time. I was this kind of a person. I don't like memorizing things. I got this picture memory. So when you flash something in my face, I can just say it. So when teachers teach, I get it straight away, but I don't relearn it. And so when I go and sit in the exam room, sometimes you can just think you know it, but you can't get it. And, you know, you need to ask friends. I remember one of my friends was asking the other guy, hey, what is the, how do you spell that? How do you spell T-H-E there? And my friend said, you just spell it. It's T-H-E there. So that's how confused sometimes we are. You get the point. But there's good thing in everything that happened. That's why, for me personally, I always tell my boys, every day is the best day of your life. If it's not the best day of your life, you are either sick or you are dead. So every day, whether rain or shine, whether snow, whether hailing, whatever wind, every day should be the best day of your life. Every day. And they have accepted it. And so if every day is the best day of your life, you will never, ever regret. Number three, love to succeed. Love success. When somebody succeeds, you should be happy. You should be the first person to congratulate the person. It's like, you know, the VGMA. Like recently what happened in a VGMA, as Shatta Wale said, he was going to congratulate Stonebwoy. and it end up being a pistol and all those stuff. One, I believe that what he said, but today the video that he's showing around, I don't think it's matured enough for somebody like that to be doing this. You know, with sickness or disability is bound to happen to anybody. And so if somebody went through accident and got even this talent and came up with this beautiful talent, like you yourself with your two legs, why would you go out there and do such a video? For me, I have my own reservation, but this is what I'm just trying to let you know, that when somebody succeeds, you need to be happy to congratulate the person. You need to be happy for that person. You know, when you refuse to be happy for that person, that's when jealousy came in. That's where jealousy comes in, and that's when you start hating people. Oh, he's too full of himself because he succeeded. No. When you heard that person has won the award or has succeeded in something, you congratulate the person in the first place. Even if you don't say it in front of the person, say it inside you. Oh, I'm happy for this person. And be happy. When you succeed in life, also celebrate. All right, number 4. Choose to feel good. Every day feel good. If you are a person who always feel good, nothing worries you. You must always have this mindset that you have a lot to win than to lose. So most of the things that will happen to you, you will win than to lose. All right, number 5. All right, number 5. Number 5, be a problem solver and a problem thinker. You know, solution thinker. Be a problem solver or a solution thinker. Let's say I'm in the house with my boys, and you know my boys, they are on social media now. They can't stop being on it. And one of them have a cap. He made it from school and brought the cap to me. So he was giving me the cap and it slipped. So both of us lose balance and the cap fell on the floor and smashed. What would you think? I know you'd be worried, oh, you gotta fix the cap, blah, blah, blah. No. What you need to think is this. We need to get another cup. Let's say you're giving me water and the cup fell from you. The first thing you need to do is that leave whatever is there, go get me another water. That's the solution. But you don't sit there and cry over that. Most people do it because they don't have a problem solve mind. They just think about the problem. They don't think about the solution. Be a solution thinker. Think about the solution. All right. So number 6, associate yourself with positive minded people. For me, if I'm your friend, even let's say I'm not your friend, I'm just knowing you, and all you sound is negative. Oh, in this world, we are working for the rich people. This is for the rich person. This is for the, I will stop working with you. I wouldn't even come close to you because you know why? You're full of negative. And negative is like sleeping or yawning. It attracts the opposite. If I'm sitting here, if I yawn now, you will yawn, even though you are not close to me. That's how it is. That's how negative attracts negative. It's the same as when I'm sleeping. When you are driving and somebody sitting beside you sleeping, you will doze off. It attracts. So if I'm successful, if I'm rich, and you go around with me with a positive mindset, you will also be rich. That's why rich people with friends with rich people. Poor people with friends with poor people. You will never see a rich person being friend with a poor person because even the poor person's mindset would not allow that poor person to be friend with the rich person. Same as we When we were in school, we were friends. But when life start hitting us after school, some people don't even want to hear your voice, especially this social media thing. They don't even want to watch your video. You may not know why, but to them, they don't come close to you. You get what I mean? They don't come close to you. But for you, you should love people, but you don't need to go down to them, because if they don't want you in their life, you will say it. You need to be smart. All right, the last thing, the last part 2 is have a dream, have a purpose of life. You need to know that you need to have a dream. You need to have a dream. No matter how this world is, if you don't have a dream, you will help somebody to achieve that person's dream. We go to work to help others to achieve their dream. Meanwhile, we bury our dream with few dollars. I just got a letter now that there's changes about healthcare system. And so if you don't have a private insurance, you're gonna pay an additional 2%. Meanwhile, they haven't increased your pay yet. And so you are burying your dream with a few dollars. Meanwhile, if you succeed and achieve your dream, you can raise up to that level to become whoever you want to become. And my last advice for you who is watching me, or for black people who are watching me, because I love my black people, I love my community, I love my people, I love everybody. But if you don't love me, I don't associate myself with you, because if somebody doesn't love you, they have their own opinion. If somebody doesn't like it, they have their own mindset. So don't try to convince them. They may do something bad to you because they don't like you for their own personal reason. All right. 1, no matter how rich you become, no matter how successful you become, you must be humble. That's the issue with the young people of today. Because you buy food for your mom, you don't listen to your mom. Because you buy food for your dad, or you put them in a place, you don't listen to them. That's why among all the black people in the world, the most richest black person ever among the richest people in the world is like number 25, because we don't have that mindset. We think when we get a few dollars, that's it, we are the Oga. No. Bill Gates. Bill Gates still got a mentor. Bill Gates still got a coach. The richest investor in the world, Warren Buffett, his mentor is this guy who wrote this book here. Where's the book? Where's the book? I want to show you the book. This book here. The guy who wrote this book, Benjamin Graham, the richest investor, or the intelligent investor. So, if you become successful, even before you become successful, you need a coach. You need a mentor. For me, I have President Kufuor, and I have a coach. I have a couple of coaches in terms of my speaking and writing. I have pretty good coaches who have made the way. But I have 2 mentors. I have 2 mentors, President Kufuor and President Nana Addo. They are my mentor. I'm not talking about politics, but I'm just talking about the people that if you need something, they will talk to you. You need to have a mentor, somebody that have nothing to gain, even when you succeed or you don't. And even Bill Gates still have a mentor. So, do you have a mentor? Because you become so rich, you think so rich, building your house, and that's it. You have another car, and you can go to work and come, and you think that's the richest we're talking about. No, we're talking about somebody who owns a house. Like, last time I was watching a house with my wife, and we are planning. We're going to buy one of them, which is the house we are talking about, valued from $88 million all the way to $250 million, which is the richest private house in the world, like, you know, the most expensive, apart from the one in India, which is $1.5 billion. You get what I mean? That's the richest you need to think of. You don't need to think about like hundreds. Think about millions, billions, and trillions if possible. You know what? So, and you need to focus. Most of us, we don't focus. We lost track easily. You know, when everybody comes to me, they have their business plan. The first question I ask them, are you sure you can do this business for the rest of your life or for the next 20 years? Are you willing to do it? And they will go like, but there's money in it. No, it's not about the money. Are you willing to do it? Steve Jobs, he works with Apple for that long. Jeff Bezos has been doing the same thing over and over for the past 25 years. Are you willing to do the same business you are doing for the next 20 years, 30 years? Donald Trump did the same business for more than 40 years before he became the president. Are you willing to do it? Or you are just looking at the glory? Oh, look at these people. They're driving Lamborghini, Ferrari, Bentley, Rolls Royce. Oh man, I love this car. You don't know the pain they've gone through. You know, one thing I always disagree with my friends who are successful is that they shy away from telling you the black spots, you know, that point, that portals, that pinpoint that they went through in their head. Sometimes people want to give up. Some people even gave up and went back for it. That's how life is. It goes to a point. I nearly give up. Like I nearly. But one thing in my dictionary, I don't have give up in it. So I couldn't find that word. If you have a dictionary, go in there, cancel that word give up, cancel that word failure, cancel that word shame, cancel that word criticism. Because if you don't have that, you will never look back. God bless you for listening to me. You know what? I salute you because, you know, your biggest notebook in the world is your head. I always tell you, life is all about mind game. We were never told how we can become successful, how we can make ourselves respect ourselves. You know, let me tell you this. You must always be grateful to who you are, your body, your mind. I have never seen anybody without a head talking to me. And so you are. You've never seen anybody without a head talking to you. Even the ghosts that they said they are ghosts, they still go ahead. And so that means your head is the most valuable thing that you need to protect. When was the last time you went to the chemist and said, I need a retentive memory, or I need something for my brain? Or when was the last time you looked for a dietitian to find out what is the best fruit or best food for my brain or for my head? You always look at your body. But you know what? If your head is not on your body, you're gone. You're gone. So respect this part of yourself. Respect. Even people look at you in the face than your back. It's only African men that look behind the lady instead of looking at something else. But that's another story. So guys, thank you so much. I salute the people in Bojase. Like, you know, that's where I grew up, Bojase, Takrady, and everyone that I know in this world. Thank you so much. Share my video. Tell a friend to tell another friend. The name is S.D.A. Williams, your motivational godfather. I salute you because you know what? Your biggest notebook is your head. And don't forget to pursue your vision with a mission and we join it with an action, and we go straight to the kingdom of riches, a place where good health, happiness, love, success, prosperity, peace of mind, and a whole lot of money shall follow you to the rest of your life. You know, guys, next weekend, there may not be LXP. They may not, because I'm going all the way to Sydney. And thanks to Speakers Institute for inviting me for this special event. I'm so grateful. Like, yay, Sydney, here I come. All right, so guys, I will see you when I come back, or maybe I will do live from there as well. So thank you so much, and thanks everyone for supporting me. It's been so wonderful, and I just need to say hello to everyone who is here. Thank you, Kingsley. Thank you, Omani. Thank you, Kojo. If I couldn't say your name, that's fine. But anyway, I'm waving at you, and thank you so much. God bless you. And when you go to sleep, say a prayer to yourself and say a prayer for me as well, me and my family. God bless you, and I hope to see you from Sydney. Thank you. I salute you again. Bye-bye.